Hello friends, welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for subscribing and liking all my videos and the podcast interviews. If you have not checked it out, please do see in the playlist as interviews and you will find out many guest interviews based on different topics. So yes, today my topic, as it says, can you say no to your kids? So obviously the parents' reaction I know will be yes, of course we have to say no whenever it is needed, whenever they are doing something wrong or something harmful or dangerous, we do have to say no. Yes, so I do not deny with that, we do have to say no, but when actually there is no other option than saying no, because otherwise when we keep on saying no, it actually affects the brain of the child and they feel that they are denied or they are being denied and they are deprived of everything that they ask for. So like suppose when the child is asking for a chocolate or anything to eat, we cannot always keep giving to them, right? But at the same time we should not like always say no, but instead of that we have to say yes, but you can have it the next time. That means suppose when you go to a shop, like usually these days when we go to the malls or any other shopping centers, usually at the billing counter section, the checkout sections, they have those candies or some toys, everything just to attract kids when the parents are waiting in the huge line. So this is the most difficult border you can say to cross. So there it is like the child is always looking here and there and the parents are busy going ahead in the line and the child is busy here and there watching what to buy, and they are always hoping that if they ask continuously, the parent will get irritated and finally the parent will buy. So first of all, this kind of behavior you have to stop and you have to make them assured that when my mother says no, after that how much ever I ask or I cry or I shout, she's not going to buy. But at the same time you should not make any fake promises. Like suppose if you say not this time, I'll get you next time, so next time when you visit you should get them that chocolate or whatever they've asked for. And for this also you have to keep your boundaries fixed for the child. Like suppose a particular chocolate or a particular thing you want the child to only have weekly once or once in 10 days, so you should follow that strictly. You should tell the child that okay, the last time you had this few days back, so again only after again the certain number of days after that only I'm going to buy you this thing. Okay, and similarly even for the toy. So just by saying no, the child will not understand why the parent is saying no. You have to tell them, like suppose if they're asking for a ball or something, you have to make them realize when was the last time they bought a ball and what did they do with that. Are they using it, are they playing with it, or what has happened to it? So next time you can say okay, when once that gets spoiled or anything happens, then I'll get you this thing. Because usually we see that there are many kids who are very tantruming or who are demanding, who throw things if they don't get anything. So these are not the right way to handle. Yeah, of course even I'm not an expert in this, but all these what I'm saying is based on the things that I've read or my circle around me, the people I talk to or the video that I've seen. I have understood that when a child is behaving like this, you have to you have to think about distracting the child. Okay, there was a very funny video when I saw where the psychiatrist, the doctor was saying that we can also do this, like when the child is shouting or crying for something, suddenly the parent may say, oh see, I've got hurt, see something happened here, oh my god, see what is this insect, or what is this biting me, what is this crawling here. So if you attract the child by something, again we have to pretend, we have to act. So when the child is busy shouting or crying, when the child listens to this something exciting, something, oh really, what happened, oh my mom fell down, oh what happened, so then the child will forget about their problem and come towards you. Then again you can say, oh it just went away, it just flew off, or something like that, and then slowly try to divert the child. Or when you are going out, suddenly you see another vehicle, oh see that bike is having such good accessories, or see that car, or anything, point out at any random thing, and your main point is to distract or redirect the child from the particular thing that the child is doing at that particular moment. Okay, so yes, again some parents, they cannot upset the child, they don't like to upset the child, they don't like to say no for anything. But usually what happens is when the child reaches the age of 10 or 15, like early teens, that time the child faces problem, because till that time the child has never been denied, never been said no for anything. But later on in their early teens, like they're 15, 16, 17, there are a few things where you have to be very strict with them, you have to say no. So that time they cannot take that rejection, they cannot listen them that no. And even again further in life also, when they get to say when they get to listen no or rejections in life, that will upset them a lot. So they should be used to listening to no, but in a way that is convincing. And again, always giving a logical reason is also not possible. So first, for that, what we have to do is we have to connect with the child. So the child should have that confidence on you that whenever you are saying something, it is actually the right thing for the child. So when you say, like suppose don't run, we can't just keep on saying don't run, right? So what we have to do is we have to first tell them that you will fall or you will hit yourself. So we have to tell them that walk slowly or hold on something when you are walking on the staircases or anywhere else. And suppose if they are throwing things and playing, that time also if we just say don't throw, don't play with this, we have to give them an option. We have to give an alternative for that particular thing what they are doing at that moment. Only then the child will stop doing it. We just can't say no, don't do this, right? So we have to say okay, come, let's do this. And again, as I always say, we have to spend time with the child. Only then the child will understand what we are trying to say. And yes, again, when the child wants to come and play with you or spend some time with you, we all are busy these days, right? So just by not saying no, you can just ask a 10 minutes time from the child, and then quickly you can plan your next few works or whatever you have. And then you can just spend some 30 minutes or 40 minutes also with the child is enough for that child for that day. So yes, as I was saying, if you just keep saying no when the child asks your time also, then when the child grows up, maybe the child may not approach you for anything. So yes, we have to be very thoughtful about that also. And again, you should not be afraid to put boundaries in a loving manner for the kids, usually above 9 to 12 months, because till 9 months old, their needs are very genuine. You have to meet their needs, you have to take care of their needs on your own. But once the child is above 9 months old, we have to be very careful, very thoughtful of the demands that they're asking, right? We have to think and then say no. And yeah, as I said, instead of saying no, you can say after some, like suppose if the child is saying I want to go out and play now, but the time is not suitable, the time is not the right time, then you can say yes, you can play, but after 1 hour or 2 hours, okay? And if the child says I want an ice cream right now, you can say yes, we will have, but maybe next week. So like that, we have to, again, yeah, I know this is not that easy, but we have to make it a practice, because again, dealing with children is very, very difficult, because it has an impact when they grow up into an adult. So whatever they face or whatever they hear, whatever they experience in their childhood is something which make them and they build, and those things build them into an adult. So it is very, very important to again behave with the child. So yes, parents, I hope this will be useful, and surely I will come up with an expert also to talk about all these points. So yeah, so stay tuned, and again, let's meet in my next podcast. Bye. Thank you.